Got it.
I didn't go in the.
Got it.
Got it too.
Welcome again for the very first time.
Hey, everybody, I'm here. I'm no longer banned.
Everybody.
Hi-yo, Kirby the Frog here.
So what's going on, guys?
Well, my computer's working.
I heard you guys were all ready to do a show like 39 minutes or 40 minutes ago.
We
were.
I decided I had to poop at that time. Actually, why am I lagging? Because I suck. And luckily I brought my phone with me into the bathroom and I happened to check the messages and I was like, oops. So I turned the bidet up to full speed, clean my backside.
That's
and
smart.
Just shook my tail feather on my way out to my chair. So
Smart.
We're good.
Yeah. I have my own bidet. I just take the toilet water and just throw it up in there. Good to go.
Yeah, I get it.
I just stick my butt down and swish around.
That's it.
Just bring a bottle of water in and then spit it between my legs.
You know, they actually make a little thing that you can attach to water bottles. So while you're hiking, you can use a bidet.
You can do shabooti. That makes sense. I mean, you're gonna have to bring something.
I've got my variable toilet paper that thankfully I've not had to use yet.
Ah. You make sure you eat a lot of cheese before you go.
Yeah.
Blockade.
So welcome, Fresh Hot Trips, in lieu of a video opening. We will now use this remixed intro. That
remix is really the wrong word.
I think
Chipmunkified.
Chip, where are we going today? Tell me, I've got to know. Do you have a place to stay? Get ready, it's time to go. Fresh Hot Trips. Fresh Hot Trips. Fresh Hot Trips.
I was like the new competitive cool chipmunk.
Fresh Hot Trips.
Someone had a stroke.
Fresh Hot Trips. Chip, where we go today? Tell me, I've got to know. Do you have a place to stay? Get ready, it's time to go. Fresh Hot Trips.
Slightly faster to really make me sound drunk.
You know what that sounded like? Young Guns when he was just like, "Hey, dog, do you see the size of that chicken?
The cock-a-doodle, goddamn dude!
You guys! I'm in the spirit world."
Godless heathens. Coming from Charlie Sheen, which was the most debauched man in that group.
Exactly.
Right.
Oh, that's funny.
This is ironic. As he's coaching everybody else on how to act as high as possible. He's like, no, you got it all wrong.
Let me show you how debauchery works.
Right. So yeah, anywho, I was playing with a couple of online, audio thingies. And I split the music up and just had the audio and then changed the pitch. It was just, I was going to be inspired to put it to some sort of a visual reference that would make it more entertaining. And then I decided to watch television. So it happens.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Well, see, I got halfway there.
Yeah.
Actually, what happened was I spun out on this freaking website for a while. I think it's called Bored Humans. And it has a bunch of AI stuff on it, like a bunch. And then it has a list of all these different sites like for reference. It has a bunch of stuff that it does through AI. My video is lagging.
Lagging.
And then it had probably 100 different web pages on what they do. And I was like, oh, I need to try that. Oh, and I actually started building a chat widget for my employer with Chat GBT smart bot. And I'm like, then it said I could sign up for $25 a month to actually have it go active. And then I thought, maybe I should make my company pay for that. Yeah.
Only fair.
Like maybe I'll do a 5-day free trial just so I can show them how it works and what benefit it'll be to the organization. And then they can pay the business fee of, I don't know, whatever it is. $700 a year or something like that,
Yeah.
which is still cheaper than a lot of other places. Like some of the for the company that I do the administration for the phone services, they charge like a minimum of like $425 a month to use the smart chat. So I'm like, well, you can do it for $700 a year. That's a better deal.
Yeah.
Or I tell them, hey, look, or I just tell them myself, I'll send you an invoice. It's only $300 a month. And then I pocket the $3,000. What do you think?
Dig it.
Nah,
Don't think
It's
you'll
a
have a
good
job
gig.
very long.
it's
Yeah.
a good gig and I like them.
That
I would
that
never-
3,000 will go.
Believe it or
about a
not, my
month.
my character is often weak, but my integrity is always strong. So
Smart man.
I do what I say I'm going to do. I just may not do the right thing always,
Mhm.
but not purposely the wrong. It's not in my heart. I would lose sleep over it. And there's too much writing on me not making mistakes. Yeah, you ever have that moment where you're like, oh, I keep a lot of things going. Kids, a couple of other adults, like I thought Lisa was just being really nice when I almost died, and it's 50-50. She wanted me to be okay, and then also if I'm not earning, her paycheck goes away too. So it was in her
Business
best
deal.
interest.
Business decision.
It wasn't a bad deal, She's like, look, that's a job that I can't get, so we got to make sure you're healthy. Well, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm good with that. I'm not even mad. Anyways, hi. So, Daniel, what have you been up to, sir?
Well, I took my daughter and her friends up to St. Louis for a concert that was full of Cave Town, Ricky Montgomery, and 2 other bands that I've not even have clues to what their names were. While they were, after I dropped them off, I went myself to the Gateway Arch National Park for my future of my YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
Shot a bunch of video. We're getting to get in line to get tickets for the tram up, and they're like, we're sold out till Sunday. So I have now learned my lesson that if you want to go to a national park, you need to get tickets to whatever they have way in advance.
Or be disabled.
Which so when I go to the Wind Caves National Park over Labor Day weekend with my son and my dad, I can get tickets the day before. They don't, during the summer, they don't have buy ahead tickets except for 1 day in advance. If you're you can get the handicapped one. So I can take my dad on that one and get the Wind Cave, and I can get my little pin.
Does your dad know that you're going to chop off one of his toes for this adventure, or like
He
cool with it?
he brings the placard with him. So
He's like, look, I'm 80. I have a bad back, but
no bad hip, actually.
Oh, bad hip, but I also ride a ski-doo. Just don't catch me doing that.
No, they've sold those.
Oh, dang it. How old is your dad
Yeah.
anyways? Is he like 78?
He'll be 80 in
80?
October.
Okay, yeah, I thought so. That's amazing.
Your dad wished me a happy friendiversary yesterday.
Yeah, he sent it to me, showed it, that it was like this popped up. We've known each other 10 years, sort of.
I know, kind of.
Hold on, I think a little longer than that.
I think I've known him almost as long as us.
Yeah, just about. So, Mr. Jedi Jeff, what have you been up to, my friend?
Hello. Connor started football, so he'll be playing football.
Is he on a team or is he just in
He
the
is on
house?
a team. He's on the Santee Ravens.
Oh, the Ravens.
Santee Ravens football team.
Nice.
So yeah, he's gonna have some fun, gonna enjoy it. Other than
Does
that,
he know
get ready
that,
to
or
go-
you just willing it to happen?
Oh no, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, he's going to enjoy it.
Just like my dad
Excellent.
told me, you're gonna have fun playing football, son.
Right.
And I enjoyed it. Now and then Tuesday, I'm on vacation this week. So Tuesday or Wednesday, we fly to Vancouver and then we hop on the Disney cruise to Ketchikan, Alaska.
What?
Yeah. We're gonna be going till the following Monday the 7th, we fly home. So next Sunday I won't be here.
Right on. So we'll definitely have to get on and talk about you.
Yeah. I'll try to send some pictures while I'm up there.
This time, can you take pictures of your vacation and not of yourself?
Sorry.
No,
No, it's gonna be just of me
Oh, that's fine.
in bed
That's the least I would expect.
in a robe.
Oh, take the rope down. Come on. Well, I'm looking forward to it. I don't know about anybody else. Anyone raise your hand? No. All right. That's fair.
I'm looking
That's
forward to
fair.
it.
Well, all right, good for you, man. Disney cruise. You and the kids, or are you taking the extended group going, or what?
I think it's me and the kids, and then Chris's wife, the people I always go on the cruise with, Chris's wife's cousin and Chris's wife's aunt and uncle.
Chris's wife's cousin. Is she hot? You paused. All right.
She's like a sister to me.
I don't know what that means. You didn't grow up
And
with
Chris's
sister-
wife's cousin is a boy too, by the way.
Chris's.
And he's like a
Why?
sister.
He's
Nathan.
like a sister.
Yeah, Nathan.
I'm
So you
confused.
got Nathan and Amber. We're going with Nathan and Amber.
Who's Amber?
Nathan, Chris's wife's other cousin.
Which one's
So we're going
the-
with Nathan is the cousin, the boy,
Oh,
and then Amber's the cousin, the girl.
okay.
Yeah.
So Nathan's hot, Amber's not.
No, they're both beautiful people.
Okay. I'm just messing with you, dude. It's like in case they're watching this,
Hmm. They know about this.
I mean, no hanky panky, and I'm just giving compliments out of love.
Yeah.
So you can take some picture of the cousin, so we can find out.
Sure.
I'm excited.
Yeah,
So
it's gonna be good times.
I work tomorrow. I don't have any
Me too.
vacations, and I'll be here.
You have one vacation coming up in October.
Yes, October. Yes, in September I gotta go out and see my mother. So I haven't decided what weekend yet, but
Labor
Yeah.
Day, you should go because you get the extra day off.
yeah.
You don't even
Well,
have
it's
to
nice
take.
because I could work remotely, so I can spend a couple days during the week, travel
Mhm.
at the end of the day, and it's a non-issue. So they won't even know I'm gone. Okay, maybe. All right, so let's go to Alaska. Let's see what there
Let's
is.
do it.
I'm gonna pick a random week. I'll share my screen here in just a moment. So if you're unfamiliar with how the show goes, we're going to look at overpriced vacation homes in Alaska. We'll narrow it down. I'm going to find like where it looks like we're going to have the best choices. Probably going to be Anchorage area.
Yeah, a lot of areas don't have a lot of houses.
Yeah,
I've-
yeah. So
I have an issue that my goal in my YouTube channel is to visit all the states and all the national parks. But as we'll see in some of my what to do, there are some issues with visiting all the national parks.
like-
That'd be
like-
perfect.
Like Glacier National Park.
Oh, Glacier's fine. You can get to Glacier, no problem.
You tell him.
But
then
gateway
that
to
they
the Arctic.
say, "Hamster baby."
Oh, there's a hamster.
Oh,
Look,
at the
Penny.
squirrel.
Like Penny.
It's a cute little rat.
Here.
Oh, the boats and hose. The blue one. Please and thank you. I love. What happened?
Well,
You want some this?
That's the one.
I'm gonna pour it, okay?
Oh, no, buddy, I got it. Thank you, though. A gentleman and a scholar. Yeah, they see you, buddy.
well, so far I'm not seeing a bunch of expensive real estate, so I'll just share the screen and you guys.
Yeah, share the screen. Let's find what we can
guys,
find.
See what I see. Let's take a look. So
I'm just saying I found my stuff before we got online, but
yeah, I thought I still had 5 minutes from now. 45 minutes ago before I screwed everything up.
It's all good in the hood.
Let's see. So I put 16 travelers, September 3rd. Going.
so it looks like Alaska is the place to go.
Yeah. This is the place. Ace is the
can-
place. For all your hardware shit.
You should probably do some filters, like let's at least 6 bedrooms or
happened?
something. Four properties that gets us down.
0.
975. There you go. 3,300.
Oh, that is it. That's right there. That's our
6,000.
6,300.
Oh, let's-
4,600.
well, let's start with the 6,000. Let's go with the most expensive.
All right.
Beachfront Alaskan Lodge with 10 rooms.
All right, here we go. Let's
Get my annotate ready.
10 bedrooms, 10 baths, sleeps 30. Three per
Comes with an
room.
otter and a starfish.
That is complimentary, actually, as part of the buffet. Okay, let's take a look. The tractor had to pull the boat out of the ocean or the lake, or I don't know where it is. Just for scale, there's a person. You see the person?
It's a large property.
Yep. Looks like a pretty sizable piece of real estate. This is Chuck the otter. For
Chuck
extra
the sea otter.
Yeah.
It's a sea otter, Alaskan sea otter at that.
For an extra $300, they'll slaughter and prep them, and you can eat them for dinner. I heard the otter tail is a delicacy. Yeah, it's not delicate, very chewy.
Like a
This is
Wookiee.
a ninja throwing star, but it's made by Nerf. Yeah, don't want to poke anyone's eye out. We had throwing stars when we were
That's a good
kids.
one. I like the happy face.
It's a good. Oh yeah. Wait, who drew that?
Hey.
Hey. All right. That fish has got a hell of a tan.
It's that's from the oil spill.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
The what was it? The oh geez, it was all the jokes in the 80s. Now I can't remember it.
Exxon
Juan
Valdez.
Valdez.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Exxon Valdez. Juan Valdez is a coffee maker.
Hey, I was getting close because of the Juan Valdez. So
Yeah. Well, on the bottom left, it says this is a fitness facility.
I mean,
so
that's what
guess-
you tell your wife when you go.
Yeah,
out
they take
fishing,
you.
right?
I'm going to go work out.
Going
Just
to the
go
fitness
fishing.
facility.
Or they just take the really fat people out on the boat and they push them over and have them swim back to
The fan's
shore.
dead.
Imagine that water's fairly cold.
Mhm.
Probably a bit. Yeah. Yeah. So, anyways, if you want a Alaskan blackfish, there you go.
This guy got the cheek after.
This is Sky.
Beautiful
Mhm.
sky.
Yeah, it's nice. I'm surprised Daniel didn't claim that it was photoshopped already. So
It's photoshopped.
Oh, well, it's doctored, but it's not photoshopped.
It's AI.
There's somebody's feet.
Nice socks.
Yeah, they come with a place.
God, that's perfect.
Just
Get you a
cute.
pair of socks. I'm sold at $6,000 a night.
Yeah.
That's the balcony.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
the waves aren't quite big enough for surfing.
No, it
You
said
might be able
beach,
to-
but
Yeah, you might be able to freeze to death.
Yeah.
definitely
That's
could
a
do that.
sport. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you could do the Polar Bear Club.
Hey.
Now you can have one or the other. I'm gonna vote for the female. Somebody else can have the kid.
I'll take the kids.
Yeah, I've done kids. I'm good.
I like the trailer. I mean, the storage containers in the background there.
Yeah,
I like
I do think for $6,000 a night, I would like the property cleaned up a little bit.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, that's an OSHA violation with that pallet on its side back there. I don't need to be fined $2,000, but
Yeah, you want a little less homeless encampment and a little more
And
luxury.
look how windy, like they're in the hot tub, but look how hard that flag is blowing. It's super windy. That seems like that would not be the most pleasant hot tub experience.
I think it'd be okay when you're in it. I think getting out would suck.
Yeah, it would really suck.
Yeah.
Here,
Oh,
Oh,
Look.
hey, more.
you can make kid soup.
So do we think this is the owner or someone who stayed there?
could be.
I don't know. Probably someone who stayed there and they're just like they swiped the pictures off of Google or something.
Yeah, like, oh, hey, look, that's our property. Can we
Hey,
use
look.
your pictures? We never took our own.
Yeah. What do you think? All three kids have the same dad?
Yeah, I think there's a good chance of that.
I
They all
think
have the
so.
same chin.
They have the same eyes too. Kind of deep set and dark. I think they're evil.
More sunsets.
This is
Sunsets are very important. I
This
mean,
is
I could
bottom
see
left.
you sitting on the balcony and watching the sunset when it's, I think it'd be nice.
Yeah. This is called the
Although,
Boondocks.
depending on
according
the
to the
time of
label.
year, you may never actually see the sunset.
That's true. Yeah, September, no, it's still gonna be summertime. The sun will go down between 2 a.m. and 5 a.m. and then it'll come back up again. So
5 minutes later.
yeah. Yeah, I remember that. I think I was like 7 when I went to Alaska and we were there for 2 weeks and we slept in the basement because that's the only place where you can get it completely dark in the house. And I remember we were outside playing because we were just used to California rules, which are you come in when the streetlights come on. Well, I remember my grandma coming down and being like, guys, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Why are you outside playing? We're like, wait, what?
The sun hasn't gone down
The
yet.
sun hasn't gone down. The streetlights are still off. Yeah.
I'm hoping.
Oh,
Whoa.
Halibut.
those are some fish.
That's some halibut right there.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite bottom feeders right
He,
there.
he went fishing for the halibut.
He said, "Hey, you look at me. I got fish.
That is definitely the voice. He said that in when he picked that picture. Was
Look at these suckers, George. I can't fit these in the cooler.
It's got my hands.
Look at my hands are gone. Like they're eating them. Like we're gonna eat them.
That is a lot of fish tacos.
It is.
That's some good fish tacos right there.
Oh. My
Check
Lord,
out mine, Robbie.
No, that's a new one. That one's almost the size of him.
Yeah.
Check out my fish, Bobby.
I don't think they were catching and releasing based on the way they got them held by the gills.
Are you
Yeah,
sure?
they've got their hand up in the gill to hold it.
Yeah.
I think you're putting it back.
No, I don't think so. Let's rip its lungs out and then release it. Yeah.
Yeah, breathe this, sucker.
Halibut are interesting fish.
The eyes on one side.
They got eyes on one side of their head.
Yeah,
they're like,
isn't it kind of rude to not let the fish pose for the picture and see the picture being taken?
yeah.
It's like,
well,
wait,
the
what are you
white-
doing? What are you doing? Turn me
Well-
around. I can't see.
Help me.
Look, they could have gone with brown or white, and obviously these people have a race problem. Yeah, we don't like that, sir.
Hey, look, our first interior picture.
And you got
There
water
we
bottles
go.
there.
Now we're inside.
Couple
according
Kirkland
to the
bottles right
label-
next to the bed.
According to the label, this is called the room.
That I want that
This is room.
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 All right. So
Oh,
first
hi.
glance,
see you.
it looks like a cabin.
Yeah.
They put the basic what they could get furniture in there.
Yep. Yep. I mean, the fact that the beds are off the ground and not just a box spring on the floor, I'm impressed already.
That's true.
Apparently they have a Sam's Club there because I recognize that water.
Yeah, you do.
And yeah, there you go.
So all right, that's room.
There you go. Look,
That's the
That's
balcony.
the
outside. This is a labeled balcony, so just in case you weren't sure what you were looking at.
Hey,
I thought
not
it was bathroom,
photoshopped. It's exposed properly, bright out here, dark in here. It's
Oh yeah.
but that's right.
Do you think that was like the best shot of the set they had? They were just like,
Well, they wanted to take a picture of the mountain, let you know that from the balcony, from the inside, you can see a mountain.
with
as
snow
long
on
as
it. Yeah.
as long as you open the door when it's 8 degrees below zero.
I would say it's still cold there. There's, I mean, that's a mountain, but there's still snow there.
You can see a snowy mountain from the beach.
Yeah, it's not like you get a warm breeze in Alaska. I didn't witness it during the summertime.
No,
It was cold. We wore boots and jackets and gloves.
bringing shorts and flip flops.
No.
So the room is not, that's not where the room is, I'm guessing. Unless it's that balcony there.
It's
That's
that
the door we're
balcony.
just looking at.
Yep,
Yeah, it
that's
must
it.
be right there.
It's got to
Yeah,
be because there's no snowy beach in the background.
right. Right.
I like the service truck
But
with the
there's
washer and
also
dryer.
there's also a lot of balcony over there, which was where I think that earlier picture with the feet was taken.
And the Pepsi vending machine really says everything right there.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, look at
Pepsi sponsors Alaska.
that. Nice.
Dig it.
All right. This is it's not labeled, so I'm gonna have to guess this is the
Safe room.
Yeah,
The-
we're gonna
the
call this
safe
the
room.
safe room.
yeah.
There's a couple fish on top of the safe. So if you want to keep your fish secured, put them
Right.
inside the safe.
What do you think they keep in the safe?
Oh, that's that's a rifle safe.
Oh,
They keep Liberty in there.
yeah, that's true. That is Liberty.
Liberty.
And you
Yeah.
know, you are in Alaska, you do need, to protect against bears,
And Russians,
You hear that?
potentially Russians.
Bears.
bears. Now you put the whole station at risk. You know, Rebecca still hasn't seen that movie, Anchorman.
What the hell?
It hurts me. When
That's crazy.
when an opportunity for a quote comes up and she's like, uh-huh.
She's
"Oh,
looking at you like, "What? I don't care."
I would drown you in like just a little bit of water right now if I could.
Wait, go back. I do enjoy
Oh,
the
go back.
the stereo inside the fireplace here with the cords just flying out of it.
Yeah,
along
I
with
was
the clock kind of hanging over it.
Daniel.
I was
How did
looking
you
at the TV. I was say I was looking at the TV. I would like a closer picture of that because it does look like there's a receiver there and maybe a
There is a
subwoofer,
receiver. Yeah, that's got to be the subwoofer underneath.
but I don't
Oh.
see. Oh wait, no, there's some ceiling speakers.
And what's on the other side? Is that? I mean, boxes of wood.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks
Covered in a
like
blanket?
TV boxes.
That's what it looks
Small,
like,
small
right?
TV boxes. Small TV boxes
Well,
with a
TV
blanket
bo-
over
they're
top.
like, let's use the other alcove for boxes and a blanket.
Yeah.
Throw a blanket on it so people wonder why the hell we threw a blanket on some boxes.
Get your mini heater right here.
Weird.
Daddy, I have a
Looks like the pleather furniture could use a little rub
Daddy, I
down,
have a
but
question.
otherwise,
Yeah.
You used to say it and I
Got
have
about
an answer.
25
I didn't
years
have
of
an answer
buildup
for you.
on it,
Um,
fingerprints and guts.
Are you gonna put
All right.
out? Are you?
So this
This
looks like
apparently
one of
is
those
the
places where you
room.
buy the stuff. Like
Mm,
you go to a hotel and they've got the little store.
right. This is what you would.
Mhm.
This would be the galley.
Yeah.
Galley.
Like the picture of a pig up here that says bacon. It's perfect.
And
This one says herd.
Herb.
Oh,
Does
is
say
that herd?
No, you're right. It says herd.
Yeah.
Bacon
Eat
herd.
Eat
herd.
bacon. It's telling
I
you.
mean that's a good message. That is I'll go with that message.
You think they could have thrown out the empty jug of milk, or is that water? Oh, it's water. Never mind. That's water for the coffee.
And it's not completely empty. It's filled to there.
I bet. All right.
Okay,
You think
get your
those-
maple syrup and your bananas. You're
Do you
good.
think the 3 eggs in the bowl are real, or is
I
it just a
was
look?
just gonna say, look at the 3 eggs. Or is
Yeah,
that
what is that?
tangerines?
Or what about the bananas and stuff? This fruit
Yeah.
up here, I think that's fake too.
They could be.
Gotta be. gotta be.
I think there's real fruit in the basket.
I got you.
I mean, who
Is it-
buys 2 things of bananas? And also, you put the bananas in with the other fruit, it makes the other fruit get ripe too fast.
That's right. It's
Right.
especially citrus and apples.
Mm,
So you got your little blanket here in the corner if you get cold. Somebody could have swept up the cigarette butt here.
yeah. Well, you know.
I think I used to have this bar stool though.
Yeah, I think you're right. 6,000 a night. You get
Yeah,
one
6,000.
muffin.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. This is the.
Oh wait, there's the galley. It's
There's
there.
the galley.
as part of-
Oh, yeah.
Some left their Pepsi here. They're all Pepsi fans here. I like it.
Okay, so the kitchen's through the double swinging door there, or the swinging door, I'm guessing.
Oh yeah.
We'll move ahead.
Get your bat ray.
Oh, this is room. This is
Oh,
not
We're
the
back to
same
room.
This is a different room.
an ultra room.
Sorry,
Yeah.
it's labeled the same. And this room doesn't have water, but you get your tissues.
That's Jeff's room.
Jeff's room. You and I were thinking alike.
Daniel.
What was this?
You disappeared. Ah, Chicago 9 greatest hits.
Chicago.
Yeah, yeah, I bought this LP today for $10. It's in
Nice.
perfect condition. Let me see if I can get son of monkey.
Son of a motherless goat.
Anyway, oh, there we go. Yeah. I saw it, and usually I wouldn't spend $10 on a record, but I said, you know what? 25 or 6 to 4, man. I want to hear it on my record
Put the
player.
needle on the record.
I might just buy a frame for it.
There was they re-released the second Chicago album, the one that actually had 25 or 6 to 4 on it.
Yeah.
The original recording was mono. So this guy went through and remixed it in stereo, and it's really nice. It's one of the better re-releases I've heard of anything. Whereas their 50th anniversary of release of their original album was the worst file. They had some guy who, you know, today the modern mix is the wall of sound, and it's all compressed, so everything's looks the same going across the.
Mhm.
And they did it to that, and it just, oh, it's the worst. I listened to it once and went, why did they? The original recording sounds better than this remastered thing. This remastered garbage.
Like, did they remaster for AM radio? Like, what were they thinking?
They just compressed it just too much and just tried to get too much volume out of it. And old music has that ebb and flow. There's louder sections and quieter sections, and they just like, oh, music should all be the same volume. Come on.
Yeah, people don't get there's a difference between lossless files, wave files, and MP3 files, and that's how many bits are in that file.
Well, and then
MP3 has the least amount of data. Yeah. Well, that's why I have a record player, and Hannah has one in her room, and I'm making her pick up some music and play it. I'm like, just listen. She's like, well, which song do I listen to? I'm like, no, this is an album.
Yeah,
Now-
Put it down.
an
listen to it
album
all the way
technically
through.
has about the same frequency range as an MP3. It's a physical limitation rather than a clipped limitation.
Right.
Gives off a sine wave of x squared to the derivative of x. Just to let you know that.
Yeah. Captain Kangaroo was a man. All right then. So this room
Is a room.
is a
It's
room. It looks
room.
like the other room, except
It does look like the
has
other room.
This is
Different-
called room.
pictures on the wall. We're not sure if they actually have another room or if they just changed the pictures and snapped another
Took the
photo.
water away.
Yeah.
The blankets look like shit. Those blankets look totally uncomfortable. Along with that mattress.
I guess if they're warm, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like there's
Yeah,
a
that's
body
true.
already in here somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah.
They
Well,
just laid on it before they took the picture. Now remember,
Yeah.
these pictures were taken by guests that were staying there. These are not their advertisement pictures.
Is that what it said?
Well, I mean,
no,
we've seen the
we're just
family.
guessing.
Yeah,
We saw a
based
family.
off of the family
Very
and the
true.
fact that the pictures are the least pro we've seen so far.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, look, they went fishing. They caught a fish.
They like halibut.
They
They
do
know
like
how to
halibut.
catch halibut.
They
There's
got
a lot
some
of
halibut.
halibut. Yeah.
There's a hell of a lot of halibut.
Yeah. You put your bait on and then you let the sinker go to the bottom and then you catch a halibut.
Just
Kind
wait.
of like, yeah. Kind of like catfishing. Just put it down there with something rotten on it and you'll catch a catfish.
Mhm.
These are people with a what are these are
Oh,
called
look, there's
side
a
by
little
side.
waterfall right there too.
Yeah.
They're from the last Hunger Games.
Right after this photo was taken, he slipped and fell and was washed away into the Gulf of Valdez.
What's interesting, I wouldn't have ever expected this. Must be taken late summer, early fall or something. It's very brown. I wouldn't have expected Alaska
Yeah.
to be so brown.
Well, cold kills things also.
True.
So it's like having a just a cold desert. So
Yeah.
yeah, things are only green.
But
in the
there
spring.
are lots of trees. It's a lot of evergreens, kind of like Colorado.
Yeah.
Mhm. All right. That's a bald eagle in the
That's
tree.
an eagle.
I can drive 20 minutes and see one of those. So
Hmm.
At the zoo.
nope. There's one in Radnor Lake, has a nest there.
Oh,
I saw 3 babies there not too long ago.
Them's good eating.
the bald eagle stole babies.
Yes.
It's creepy. But I mean, I guess if a baby goes missing, at least you know where to look.
It's true.
And it was like, follow me to the bird nest.
I know where it's at.
At the pirate cave. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Your baby doesn't screech a lot, right? Because they don't like that and they tend to kill them faster.
They find it obnoxious.
Hello, Leah.
I like how we've seen 2 rooms and a living room. Oh, here's another. Here's that other balcony. This is the
Yep,
one.
there's that other balcony.
This is balcony.
Yeah. Now this sleeps 30 and we're paying 6,000 plus a night.
And we've
Trying to
seen 4
figure out
beds.
so far how this is happening.
This is where 2 people sleep.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
And there's a whole beach for you to sleep on.
Hey, look.
At the grandpa's house.
Yeah,
That's a
what he
great
showed.
advertisement.
He looks happy.
Yeah, he's like, look.
It's the kid from Christmas Store. I can't put my arms down.
I can't feel my legs.
And he was never seen again. All right. Oh, look,
Oh, bed. That's
messy
another
bed.
room.
Love you. I don't know. Love you guys.
Like everything looks extra wrinkled in this place. Does that just mean it's comfortable or dirty? I'm not
We got
sure.
a little ass TV and a stand from 1984.
Little
Yeah.
24-inch. I think it's a computer monitor.
Is that a fake
Oh,
fireplace?
that
underneath?
is a fake
It's
fireplace.
a fake fireplace. Yeah.
Looks like a little apartment. This is
I
like a
wonder-
little apartment complex for 6,000 a night.
That's
Yeah.
what it feels. Yeah. It says lodge. I mean,
It
it's
feels
supposed to be like an
very-
entire lodge.
Hotel-y.
Yeah. Yeah. Every room just has a door to the outside or something.
Yeah.
Oh, another room. That's a different one.
Get
There you
your
go.
sand dollar, an octopus.
Are there blinds? There are blinds.
There are little blinds there. That's for
Yeah.
the looking in the bathroom.
I thought that was an old timey fan, but it's a starfish thing.
There's a sand dollar.
Sand dollar. Come on.
$10. Thank you.
Big sand dollar.
I'd buy that for a $100.
Ah,
Oh,
More
here's people-
sunset.
There's people and
We've seen 4 rooms and 3 sunsets. So
Yep.
let's keep track of those. Oh, 4 sunsets. We're 4 and 4.
4.
Wait, is this the first picture again?
This is
Bring the
first
tractor,
picture.
Bob. This is it.
Is that
Yeah.
it? That's the we saw 3 bedrooms.
3 bedrooms.
Looks like that's
Well,
all
no, we
there
saw
is.
4
One,
bedrooms.
two,
We saw 4
6,000.
bedrooms,
3,
4, 5, 6
4.
beds.
That's it, dude.
Yeah. 6
6 beds in a
5,
chair.
5 people up per bed, and you're good.
You got a
Yeah.
Pepsi machine.
Yeah, and I think you're right. We saw there was the one bed with those 2 windows there, and the bed was against those windows.
Mhm.
We saw the 2 and 2 there, and probably the other one is right there. So
Sleep 30.
this is the must be the house of the family.
Mhm.
Interesting.
That's not $6,000 a night.
No.
Everybody else still stays in the trailers over there in the corner,
So
storage
we have an
bins.
option to rent a whole resort for 4,600 or
Let's look at the
Magnificent.
$330 one.
or
They're like
I think the magnificent lakefront in Denali views is
3,300.
yeah.
3,300. Yeah, let's look at that
Yeah.
one.
All right, let's see what we get out of this one. Already it looks nicer.
Yeah,
Yeah, wonderful. Okay, Peanut?
I see the little fire pit that's pretty nice.
Okay.
These are people who actually take care of their property.
How many outdoor pictures are we going to see compared to indoor? Do you think it'll be a 1-to-1 ratio?
No, I think we'll see a couple of what the things that are outside that they want you to see. Like the next one's the fire pit. I think there's a few things like that, and then
Some amenity shots and maybe one
Yeah.
view.
Yeah,
All right, fair enough. Well, yeah, it already looks like a pretty magnificent. I mean, just the upkeep on all those flower pots hanging there. I mean, that's pretty cool.
yeah.
Fire pit, dock for your boat. Back of the house,
Look at that.
nice manicured lawn,
Very nice.
good hedges. Nice.
Yeah, I could stay there.
A little more
Boathouse.
action. That's nice.
Little pond.
Mm-hmm. Property grounds, it says.
Digging this
Okay,
place.
Now we
There
got a
we
room.
go.
There we go.
Don't like
Look.
don't like the chairs or the green.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
The-
like gold personally, as a room color is kind of, this is all kind of tacky, but I'll
Yeah.
give them this. The
It's
beds
a
are
little-
made.
Yeah, and they
everything
Yeah.
looks
in the bed,
pressed.
you pressed is what I was about to say. Yep.
It
Pressed.
looks sanitary, so I can handle that.
Yeah.
Looks
Another
like they
room.
shopped at the same place for all of the bed linens,
This is room.
but it's a room.
It is a different one too. So we've seen 3 beds so far, 4
Four.
beds.
Is this the same room?
No, I think it's
so. No, because there's a chair there.
Nope, different. Yeah.
yeah,
different
it's the
room.
same chairs but a different room.
Yep,
Yeah.
different room. Same
Like-
furniture.
They're like, get 14 chairs and
Well,
9
if
These are on
this
clearance?
is if this is an entire resort, I could see everything. Unless you're going to go, every room themed, every
Yeah.
room matching is probably the way to go.
Give me
Yeah,
your
that's
cheapest
true.
furniture, all on clearance. Give it to me.
Well, and all, but yeah, I mean, if it's resort style, it also, it helps with cleaning
Continuity.
and maintenance, like you
Yeah.
have all of
Yeah.
the same stuff.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
Not at all.
This is the living room. This is where you can live.
But just
Couch
live.
doesn't
There's
look comfortable, but that's okay.
The chair
Mm.
looks comfortable.
and maybe
No,
the
it's
chair's
comfy.
facing the TV. We'll see, from another angle.
The 4 heaters.
Nobody's ass is that wide, so having couches with that wide of bottoms is always a little awkward because you either have to sit forward or your feet are kind of off the ground.
Well, that's why it has the big old.
I have seen
Footrest
people with
there.
asses that wide.
Yeah. Oh, your ass is wide enough?
No, I've seen people with asses that wide.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. But they wouldn't be going to Alaska on vacation.
Probably not. Probably
Yeah.
not. They're probably sitting in their own chair at their own house.
Yeah, probably in their
Without ever getting up.
condo.
Unless they
Or they're
roll
at
into their
Walmart on a motorized cart.
they roll into their motorized cart. Yeah.
I want to stop people so bad these days when I'm like, oh, you're having congestive heart failure. Hey, you're having congestive heart failure. I recognize the signs. Did you think that your ankles are supposed to swell that bad? Are not. That's not fat. You're drowning. Motivational. I'm a motivational speaker.
Love it.
Yeah,
love
you're
it.
drowning. You're dying.
Sink.
Okay. You got sink.
When you see Elvis, fat Elvis, and he died at 42,
Mhm.
and you know that he was on drugs continuously for years. I'm like, oh, he didn't have an eating problem. He had a heart failure problem. That's why he was that big. You can see it. We can smell our own kind. I like peanut butter and banana sandwiches.
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't? That's a nice
Look,
sink. I enjoy that
That's
sink.
nice. It's pleasant.
You got
Looks
Jeff's
like a
is there an
hotel.
open closet in the background?
Yeah. Is that a ghost?
Come in the
Yeah.
closet.
This is the bathroom, according to the label. Oh,
Oh, you get your own helicopter?
I'm
I
sold.
like this. I'm down.
I'm
Now,
sold.
do we get to fly it, or does it come with a pilot?
I think that's how you get there.
Yeah, that's amazing.
You
I just
get there
like.
from helicopter, I'll bet.
I just wanted to play in the helicopter like we were like 12 years old again.
Yeah,
like
it doesn't even have to
Airwolf.
fly anywhere.
Yeah, we just get in like, and then Jeff would be hanging out the window like Rambo.
Get some! Get
Get
some!
Yeah,
We
Shooting.
put some fans on it. I could easily replace the what's outside the window with in the computer.
Yeah,
We could shoot a whole movie from inside that thing.
That is perfect.
yeah. Then the kids are like, "Dads, what are you doing?" Like, we're playing make believe, duh.
Get the hell away.
Yeah.
You get it next.
We didn't
Yeah.
invite you.
Sorry, social media has destroyed your imagination. Why don't you go throw up before you eat? Bye.
My son's got a whole rack of action figures down there. He's playing right now,
Awesome.
just like Star Wars.
Keep that imagination.
That's right.
I just picked up my Batman #7.
I like the little gazebo there down at the water. Nice place to eat breakfast.
I'm playing with this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's playing with Star Wars.
It's a nice place to roughhouse and push somebody in the water.
Where they get eaten by a killer whale.
Oh,
Did we get to watch
wow,
somebody get
little-
married?
no, those people come with a house.
I like the well that's covered up. I'll wait for the girl
yeah.
from the ring to pop out of there.
I think it's not a real well. I think that's just for looks.
Well.
Well.
I don't know. It has that kind of concrete footing.
That's cool, dude.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. So I guess we can host weddings while we're there if we want to.
Yeah.
Make a little extra cash. That's fine. This view is from a drone only. You can't jump high enough to get there, just so you know.
Showing you the neighbors.
Where's the helicopter?
I think it's in the front.
I think it was over here.
Yep, that's exactly where I was gonna put.
Yeah, it must be picking other people up right now.
Picking
Yeah,
the wedding
because look,
party.
not everyone's there for the wedding yet.
I want to know where the boats are. I want to take a boat out too.
It really does bother me that there's a lot of boat ramps and docks and stuff, and there's there's one boat over here. Oh, there's one right there too.
Are those paddle boats? What are those?
Might be. I need a boat dock at my house too.
Like, are those kayaks the ones in front of the wedding venue?
Oh, those are
Oh,
paddle boats right there.
It might be I mean, how many docks does that house on the right need, really?
Well,
At least 4.
It's like he's got this property.
And what's that?
Never mind, there's 2. There's
What's that
property
in the
there.
water there?
I was looking at that too. Yeah, that's
that's the Loch Ness Monster.
There it is. Nessie.
Nessie. Game room.
Game room.
It's really just the one game.
I do enjoy that lamp.
They can just call it billiards.
like the
1924. Yeah,
Billiards lamp. That's good.
it is. It's just like a fun
Utilitarian.
billiards room. They should have a bar up in there.
I wonder if if it's too close to the walls or if you can actually.
Might be.
Yeah,
It might
but-
be just a hallway.
I was in a cabin one time and it was like the one side you're like, try to take it off the back part of the.
Yeah, just to use the front. Yeah, just
Yeah.
the tip, as we say.
That's a
bathroom.
cool tub.
It is.
Like a claw tub almost.
Yeah. We could Rochambeau, only 2 of us at a time, okay?
Ah man, on all the time.
Well, that's a nice room.
I like it. You don't watch your TV or watching outside.
The 3 of us step out of the tub and there's only like 3 inches of water in there. Like, it was full when we were in there. Once you get in, you turn the water on, you're like, man.
Has a Bose sound system in there.
Yeah.
Ah,
All
that.
bass and treble, it's a Bose. Or all
All trouble, no base.
no TV. Is that a TV or a fireplace? I'm curious.
That's a fireplace.
This is a fireplace, isn't it?
This is probably just art, but it could be one of those Samsung
hidden
art
TVs.
TVs.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll check the other side. Well, we're out of that room.
Library. There's a study.
There's a study, yeah, and a kitchen. Okay.
Lots of kitchen tables.
Yeah, I like the kitchen's nice.
Pleasant. Yeah.
This looks like it's up against the fridge.
It does kind
there's
of,
at
but I
least-
think you can
there's at
see
least
some
3
space there. Yeah.
Yeah. That's not too bad. Hey.
Hey,
Oh,
we're gonna have some fun getting off the helicopter and getting on those.
Hell yeah. That looks amazing.
you got to stay there a special time of year for that.
Yes. It's
Mhm.
only snows there 9 months out of the year, so you better be careful. Put up
Oh, paddle
There's your
boat and
paddle boat.
jet skis.
There you go. I like that we could pay double this and stay at a place with half the amenities.
Yeah, and everything looks dirty. And you guarantee there's a lot of kid pee in the jacuzzi.
Yeah, there's
And you
gotta
don't
be.
even get a helicopter.
No helicopter.
Oh, you got a helicopter. You get bridesmaids. I mean, they're up for grabs.
Always.
Oh, you could throw you can throw.
So there's not a
throw stuff
TV in
on
that
There's
there.
no
room.
TV there.
I wonder what I thought that was a speaker, but is it a motion
Yeah, well, there's a
sensor?
speaker
I
there.
bet
Or
you it's a
camera?
motion sensor.
Maybe there's just music. Oh, the motion sensor?
Oh, it could be music. You're in
Could
the
be
you're in the
music.
study. You got all the books back here on the left.
Well, it needs to be piped in for music. There's nothing wrong with that.
They believe in a more civilized age. Everybody sits around drinking brandy.
Yes.
Staring at each other with their snort blats.
They're snortlets. A dingle hopper. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, wait, hold on.
There's a plane.
Something bad was happening in those pictures, wasn't
Those look like rescue vehicles.
they? Do.
They were looking for the last people who stayed at that house.
Well, wait, this is out on the water, isn't it?
Oh, it is. The water's frozen over.
Well, maybe they're racing around on the lake.
Ice fishing, maybe?
Could be.
I don't know. I don't know what you do on a frozen lake in Alaska, but it looks fun to me. Looks like
It's fun to
adventure.
me.
Snow and ski sports. That's what it said. So
Ooh,
Get
you
your
can
water plane.
Yeah, that'll
I wanna-
come in handy later too, because for my doing stuff. That
Now,
flame will come
Daniel,
in handy.
here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna start fishing off the side. You're gonna come running up, going, "Start the plane, shark!"
that's just my
There's
pet
a big
snake,
snake
Reggie.
in the plane, Jack.
Oh,
John,
that's just my pet snake, Reggie.
I hate snakes, John. I hate them.
Oh, come on, show the backbone, will ya?
I had the exact same idea. You guys just beat me to the whole story. Let me let my dog out real quick.
And Jeff,
You would have said it too,
Jeffrey can.
if
can
only you
ride the
spoke
paddle
Jovito.
boat.
Yeah, Jeff could be in the paddle boat. Jeff could be on the
Hey
end. And
guys, wait up!
Jeff could be on the end spitting darts at us and shooting arrows in his loincloth.
That does kind of sound like him.
Abanatuka! Komanatiti!
What do we got? All right. Look, that's a different plane.
That's the neighbor's plane. Can't take that one.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I like that there's just like everyone
You okay?
has snowmobiles, big trucks, planes, and helicopters.
Kayaks.
Yeah, no big deal. I'm gonna take the helicopter into town real quick.
Yep.
You need anything while I'm there? No, I'll meet you there. I'm gonna take one of the
I
Cessnas.
need some
I'm
iced tea.
I'm gonna paddle boat in. We're good. See you in an hour.
Hey,
Oh, you can do Christmas there.
Christmas in the stars.
crashing somebody's Christmas.
What a merry Christmas it will be. That you know what that is? That's the security system. That's
Yeah,
what that
that's
other
the-
one is.
The security
watching.
camera footage
They're watching.
all the time.
Honey, are you okay?
Here's the outdoors.
What's wrong?
Here's the fountain. Here's an eagle.
Another bald eagle.
What do you think the
This-
bald eagle's name is?
Bob.
Bob. Bob. There's the arches.
We've still only seen like what, 3 bedrooms?
Yeah. There's
There's
them
the
building.
yeah,
are they
waiting
putting-
there.
Why do they show us construction photos?
Yeah, that's a good question.
That's weird. Oh, there's after. There's before. Okay. It's a nice venue.
It is. I mean, if you could have a small wedding and have everybody actually stay on the property too. And
Right? Sailboat. Ducks.
well, ducks. Cornhole.
Cornhole.
I do like playing cornhole.
That's what she said. Sorry.
Yahtzee.
What is that?
I'm not. Oh, it's a badminton net, maybe
Oh yeah, badminton. Yeah,
a very small net for it.
yeah. What's
do-
the name of the flying thing?
Shuttlecock.
Shuttlecock.
We
Oh.
play badminton every night pretty much. I was actually playing it before I came in here. I was sweaty when I first came in.
What's this? Is
I don't
this
know.
like-
But that looks like the advertisement for it rather than it being on their property.
Is that like dart balls
It looks
what
like
is
it's like you kick it and it's like dart kick
and it sticks?
kickball. Yeah. And we're back to the
All
beginning.
right. Well, that's
Definitely-
the place. That's Alaska.
Definitely better than
Uh,
the first place for half the price.
Yeah, by a lot, by a mile. So presentation is key. You could convince me to stay at the other place if you presented it better.
Yeah.
But it just looked worn down and lived in. Nothing wrong with having a comfortable look. You don't have to be, what's the word, institutional. It doesn't have to be perfectly sanitized and all that stuff. It can look lived in. It can look like you're out in the wilderness of Alaska in a cabin. That's totally fine. But I don't know. I think there's something about looking at other people's trash and, just kind of, yeah. I want the place to look like what you would want it to look like the first day you arrive, not the last day before you left.
Yeah. Well, and take the pictures yourself. Don't rely on somebody just staying there and
Yeah.
taking pictures.
Yeah, relying on Google Photos is probably not the way to do it, but
And it's
but
possible those are
definitely-
the people that live in the house. But still, you don't need pictures of people necessarily. Like, it was okay to show that there was a wedding venue because that's one of the things you're trying to sell in that last
Right.
one.
right.
But if you're trying to sell a hot tub, you just need a picture of a hot tub. You don't need people in the hot tub. That just reminds you that other people get in the hot tub, and that's why my wife will not get into a hot tub at a place we've rented.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because you're like, when's the last time they cleaned it? I don't think there's enough bleach to make me feel comfortable sitting in this people soup.
People soup, exactly.
Yeah. The best are hotel rooms with hot tubs in them. Because yeah, gross. Now they're okay if they come empty and then you fill it with your own water. That's that you could handle that. But if it's just a pull the cover off and it happens to be in the room, yeah, it's just not a yeah.
Heart shaped.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. What's wrong, Harry? Some little filly break your heart?
No, it was a girl.
Freda Dulcher from Cranston. Do you know her? Yeah. I mean,
yeah,
I heard you talk about her. Look,
That's such a
It's
great
a-
movie.
it's a rat.
My probably favorite comedies of all time go The Jerk, then Dumb and Dumber.
I love The Jerk. Dumb and Dumber I would probably put above it only because I've seen it so many times. Like a long time ago. Oh, I think I was still in college. I worked at a video store in Alpine. A friend of mine owned it. He asked if I would work on Saturdays because I had school and a job otherwise. But he's like, yeah, my guy quit, and I was wondering if you'd be willing to work from open to close. And I was like, yeah, what's that? He's like, it's like 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. And I was like, 9 a.m. to 11 p.m., 14 hours.
That's a long day.
A long day. So I did it for a while, for like, I don't know, maybe a month or two. If it wasn't for, I made some friends that I had for life from there. And I was dating and living with my girlfriend at the time. But I had an opportunity to have other girlfriends if I wanted to, and that kept me at least, intrigued for the flirting. Nothing else, but anyway, I liked Dumb and Dumber, and this was around. It was out on video. It was off the new release shelf, or maybe it had been on the new release shelf when I got there. And he had 3 copies, I think, and it never rented. Well, we would play movies inside, you know. So I would put on Dumb and Dumber and just literally have it play all day. It would get to the end, it would rewind on VHS, and it would start again. So on average, I'd see it about 7 to 8 times a day. It got to the point where I had it, every line memorized, every beat, every piece of music. I hear those songs from the soundtrack come on like Muzak style somewhere, and I know exactly what scene is cut to. It's like
you're running at a very incredible speed.
We're not, yeah.
That's
Exactly.
get ready because that's that one. And then
Get ready, here I come.
get ready, because here I come.
We're not even
what's the one you were talking about? You started to sing was the yeah.
What scene was that? Now I'm trying to blank.
They're in the shaggin' wagon still, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 songs in that scene.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's a classic. Well, back when I was impersonating him, I watched the Ace Ventura movies so many times.
Sorry.
Back when I was impersonating him, I watched I watched the Ace Ventura movies the most. But
yeah.
But
yeah, those are great too. Those are fantastic.
What makes me mad? So
Harlan
the old DVD of that had the scene where he pretends to be the dolphin trainer. But the theatrical release does not have that, and all the releases subsequently now does not have the dolphin trainer scene.
Is that
I say the stuff like and stuff like this.
Yeah.
And he's up on the hind fins, and you can quote him.
yeah. That was only in the trailer.
I've purchased. Well, it was in on the DVD. And I think it was on a VHS. I think it was VHS first. It was on, and then I think it was on the DVD. But then every release since then, Ace Ventura.
Yeah, about what?
Ace Ventura.
The original Ace Ventura.
We're talking about both.
And but it's been
I've
bought it like 3 different ways now. I bought it digitally, I bought the DVD, and I bought the Blu-ray, and none of them have that scene. It's like, oh, come on, because they're all the theatrical release now. No one's releasing the extended version.
Right. For Dumb and Dumber, did you ever see the extended cut that had
I think I do have the extended cut for that.
There are some scenes that they took out intelligently that change the tone of the movie if they're in there, and the Lloyd and Harry in the hot tub was one of them. When they're having their heart to heart, and there was a part of the scene, I think it was Lloyd, it was Lloyd. He like takes a sip of his beer, and then he tells Lloyd that he's going to rape him, and he gets up and starts humping his head, like fake humping his head, and he's like, "I'm going to rape you, Lloyd." Harry. Yeah, Harry. Yeah. And that was a scene that they had cut out, and then it was either in the extended or behind the scenes, something like that. I think it was an extended, and that changed the tone of the movie completely, because even though there's like insinuation of sex, I guess, but there's nothing directly insinuated, but there's something about one thrusting his hips at the other in a hot tub saying, "I'm gonna rape you," that completely then changes the dynamic between them. Like, because there had been nothing overtly sexual or overtly aggressive between the two. It was always like they're just dumb and they do dumb things, and then that's their dumb luck. But that gave it a very different vibe, and I was like, oh, I'm glad they left that out. I mean, it was funny, but even me even me going like, no, that doesn't fit. Like, they're absolutely right to not have a rape joke in there, a male on male rape joke. Just, yeah, it was Made a
They
different.
do
movie.
have in the movie with what is this sea bass.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So again, that's insinuating. We understand, but that was them being victimized by their bad choices. That wasn't
Mhm.
them trying to victimize each other. So that's where
Yeah.
it took the innocence away from those characters. Not that
Yeah.
they didn't get sodomized or whatever. Yeah, that happened. But like it was never their intent. Like they weren't the abusers, so to speak, you know. So
Yeah.
it made me appreciate. I'm probably one of the few people who's even had that conversation about Dumb and Dumber, but I appreciated the editing and what they did to keep you on their side the whole time. And I think that was
Well,
the
it's one of the things that
you want to be on their
ruins
side.
the sequel is that right away you have Lloyd pretending to be catatonic for 30 years
Yeah.
just as a joke.
Yeah.
And it changes the dynamic.
Mm-hmm. And you have Bill Murray in a hazmat suit cooking meth in the apartment. Did you know that was Bill Murray?
I did know it was Bill Murray.
Yeah. 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 He signed up to play that part. You wouldn't know because he's got the mask on unless you recognize his voice, but
There's shit on the walls. There's shit on the walls.
I took my kids to see that movie, the number 2, and then Hunter goes, "Hey, what's meth?" No, no, they didn't say the word meth. It was just insinuated, but Hunter turned and goes, "Dad, is that meth?" Like loud in the theater. Everybody turned and started laughing. I'm like, "Shh. We'll talk about it after the movie." And then there's that one scene when he goes digging for the jewel in the old farts home and then blows the dust off his hand. Haley turned to me. She's like maybe 8, 9. Why is his hand dusty? Everyone started laughing at me. We'll talk about it later. I'm like, oh, that's a poor choice. I'm gonna have to answer some questions. At a certain age that nothing makes sense to them, and then they hit that mark where now they ask
Mhm.
questions, you know.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
like, whoops, we can no longer watch Family Guy. Up until the age of 4, we were safe, but from 5 to 9, no more Family Guy. And then
No, we still watch Family Guy.
graduated.
We still watch Family Guy, and I explained it all.
No, I got in trouble from Hunter doing antics in preschool. Hey, we're gonna have a sex party, giggity. Like
Giggity,
yeah.
giggity.
Yeah. And then the principal calls to talk, and Lisa's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, hold on a second. Yeah, it's for you." I'm like, "What? You let this is your fault. This is not my fault." I was like, I said, "Well, he's at your school because he's been speech delayed. So let me ask you this." I got a call because he they were supposed to have quiet reading time and the kids were being noisy. So Hunter got up on the table and yelled, "Hey, everyone, shut the up." Now he was speech delayed. So I got
Wow.
that call. Lisa's like, "Your fault. You're the one who curses in the house." I'm like, "Hey, what's going on?" And she's like, "Yeah, well, your son got up on the table. Everyone was being a little bit rowdy and he yelled, may I quote?" I'm like, "Go ahead. Everyone shut the fuck up." And I was like, "Oh, so you're saying he used a complete sentence?
That's perfect.
That's exciting." Now, what was going on that had him say that? Because like, was it a relevant statement? She's like, "That's not the point, Mr. Adams." I'm like, "I'm just saying, sounds like my boy is making advancements.
We're making progress here.
We're doing good. We're not going to need you for very much longer. So if I were you, I wouldn't complain."
The TV is teaching him just fine.
Yeah.
Why do we
Yeah.
need you?
We got Seth
Me and Family
MacFarlane.
Guy
We're
are-
handling it.
we're doing just fine. Yeah.
Hey, just to give you a heads up, I got a jet in about 15 minutes.
Well, yeah, I was just about to right away. I've got a theme park for us
Let's
to
do
visit.
it.
Yeah.
Pioneer Park.
Pioneer Park. Let's just check out the little video here.
It's Pioneer.
Whoa.
We've got a
I know that
train.
guy.
Hey, look.
It's like Disneyland. If Disneyland was free to walk into, apparently.
Freddy Krueger in the background there.
Oh,
There's Donnie.
Fred Krueger, man.
Fred Krueger. Get on the fucking train, kids. Bye, little
Yeah.
shits.
Why is it that those engineers look like men that get picked up on those trap meet videos?
They were sleeping outside of this park before the day was up.
Yeah. They're like, you were here for a 12-year-old,
So
sir.
yeah,
No,
Oh,
it wasn't.
It's a spike. Put your hand on it.
so yeah, you got a little cool park
Look,
there.
Oh, yeah,
Pioneer
na, na,
style.
There's a
na,
boat
na, na,
There's a
just
boat.
sitting there in the land.
Boats
na,
and
na,
hoes.
na, na.
It looks nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks
And
fun
then,
though.
so the rest of what you can do in Alaska pretty much comes to down to national parks.
Oh, okay.
That's
There
about it.
are 8 national parks, plus there are other
Oh, whale
national
watching.
monuments and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to go see the glacier too. We're going to go see a glacier while we're on the boat.
Yeah, you
Nice.
can do the
Yeah, cool.
wildlife cruise. You can do some dog sledding, which also
That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
For
Nice.
$600, I don't, but
We're talking about doing that. Geez, it's not $600 in Norway. We're going to Norway in March, and we're talking
Oh,
about
that'll
doing
be
dog
fun.
sled. Yeah.
scurvy,
Um,
scurvy.
the Fords, there's a cruise, national park cruise from Kannaj Fjords.
Fjords.
Bjork.
Bjork.
So yeah, like I said, there are 8 national parks, and then there's also like in national historic parks and national preserves.
Look at that.
But
I
so
went to Glacier National Park and I went to Mount McKinley.
glaciers in Montana.
Oh, whatever
Close
it's
up.
called up there. Whatever the glacier park is.
It's almost there.
I don't know what the hell it's called.
Let's see, Denali,
I went to Yosemite National Park up there.
Glacier Bay.
Maybe that was
Glacier
it.
Bay.
All I know is we I don't know, it was like a bus ride probably about 4 hours out of Anchorage.
So yeah, so like I said, my goal with my YouTube channel is to reach all of the states and all 63 national parks. One of those, of course, Denali you can actually get to, but one of the national parks is the gates of the
Of
Arctic.
hell. Oh,
No.
Gates of there is not any roads that goes
Right.
to the gates. So you either
Right.
have to fly in on
you have to fly
plane
in.
or a boat. So I did where did I pull it up? You can come to this little village here,
Anatuva Pass.
and they will fly you into the national park.
Hmm.
And you
That's
can also
perfect.
backpack into it. But you know, once
Well,
again,
good
you're in
luck with that.
Alaska, you want to be carrying a 44 Magnum on your chest.
Yes.
Because that's how long
Wolves.
you have to respond to a bear charging you
Or wolf. Yeah.
or a wolf. I'm more worried about the bears than the wolves.
Yeah.
A 9mm could take out the wolves probably.
I like this guy. 44 mag. Perfect.
No, I had some friends that lived up there, and they told me that they when they were working outside their house, they kept a 44 Magnum strapped to their chest, because if they heard something charging them, they basically had that much time to turn around and fire at it.
Don't be
Although
pranking your friends up there.
Yeah, that's for sure.
One of 44 because it makes a big boom and flash, and you want to try and scare them if you don't.
You just went really low
Um,
with your volume.
Yeah, you are very quiet all of a sudden. I think you're using
Me?
the wrong mic.
Yeah.
you're using the wrong mic. There you
Good.
go.
Okay.
But yeah, so I'm trying to figure out. So I'm pretty much gonna have to hold Alaska to my last state,
That'd be
and
fun.
hopefully the YouTube channel is successful enough that I can justify hiring a plane to fly me, so that I
Right.
can knock that park off my list.
Absolutely.
It does look pretty amazing. Like that's astounding right there.
And what's she holding? Bone?
He's a caribou bone of some sort.
Interesting. Caribou secrets.
Very cool.
Very cool.
So yeah, that's basically what you get in Alaska is outdoors.
Cool.
about it.
Real quick, I don't know, Jeff, if you have any pubs, we'll find something.
I do. I
I
have
want to
pubs.
I want to play your intro though, because I like that song.
Let's do it. I like my intro too.
Let's see.
I really like my intro. I had to cheers it.
Dan, Lizard, Green, House Inspector, Mighty Mend.
I was wasted for a long time. I don't know. I don't know the words.
Somebody tell me what the hell is going on.
Yeah.
I don't know what I
Son of a
did
bitch.
to it. It's not in my. Not in my obvious.
Give me back my
No,
son.
that's not you.
No, that's
You
not
were
me, buddy.
very eloquent on the, conspiracy, all this stuff that's being said. We're not going there. Yeah, you need to ask the Razor. You got Paul Toole,
Admit it, you
Stanley,
are-
and
This stuff
let
makes
me
me
wrap
sick
it.
when you repeat
Exactly,
these
makes us sick as
ridiculous-
well. It also
It
makes us
obviously
sick.
doesn't. It
Of course,
obviously
because
doesn't.
the establishment
You
makes us
start
sick.
the question by reading a list of well-founded
Your reaction is an answer.
conspiracy. I know these things make me sick, and people
Your
have gotten
reaction-
killed.
Anyways, Anthony Weiner didn't respond well when
Wiener.
when Patrick asked about the 48 deaths and suicides, murders and suicides of Clinton associates. Yeah, he didn't respond well to that.
I know nothing.
Yeah.
Well, that's the safe thing to answer.
Right. Yeah, he just yelled and screamed. So I'm sorry, I don't have your song, my friend. So
Oh, that sucks. Somebody tell me what the hell is
yeah, I'll
going
I'll have to
on.
track it down. Next
Fair
time,
enough.
I'll have it ready for you.
All right, no problem. Let's go to which one do I go to? This one? Nope, that's not it. If you go back, new share, this one. Yes, this is the one. Okay, first place. If you are over in Alaska by the Anchorage area, you're going to want to go check out Geeks Who Drink Facebook page. You could also go to geekswhodrink.com. They will tell you where there are quizzes near you, and also in Anchorage, Alaska, I think it's Thursday night, they get together for trivia night and drinking. So they will get on there and drink and talk trivia and drink. And then they'll, there's some cool little at the bar that they go to, there's like little geodomes that you could go in and eat and drink and have a good time. So geekswhodrink.com. Check it out if you are in the Anchorage area.
And if you're a geek, she's a geek.
She was a geek. Next one. There's something coming up. Anyway, next one is the Arctic Bar.
Wait,
When you go to the Arctic Bar, yes,
hugging?
their motto is bears hugging, giving a bear hug, doing a Heimlich maneuver on each other, apparently.
Yeah.
Happy Bears, home of the Happy Bears, the
like
Arctic
that.
Bar.
Yeah.
Come on in, grab yourself a patch. Check out the bear while you're there with the
With
little
bear ass.
the little
Bear
nuts,
ass.
bear ass. You can go do bear
Yeah.
crawl out to the bear ass and then enjoy yourself at the Arctic Bar in Ketchikan, which is where I'm going to be at. I'll take some pictures with these bear when we're up there.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Will you
And then-
will you give me a patch? I need a patch if you can give
I will definitely get you a patch, buddy. I
That's
will definitely
awesome.
get you a patch. All right, let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. We did this one. All right, next one are any bars in, how do you say this word? Ukayagvik. Ukayagvik, which is the northernmost town in Alaska.
Yeah, it's
Where you
right
go
next
see
to
the Northern
Russia.
Lights. Yeah, right next to Russia. It's the northernmost town in Alaska. So what's there to do in Ukayagvik?
Yeah.
Ukayagvik? Nothing.
Ukayagvik.
It's a dry town. It's absolutely dry.
boo.
There is no alcohol in Barrow, Alaska, Ukayagvik, Alaska. So what do?
Lame.
Need to have your 5 Alaskan winter cocktails when you fly in from Ukayagvik to go check out this northernmost town. You need to make your own drinks. You're allowed to bring some drinks as long as you have a permit. Get the permit while you're there, bring some drinks, and make yourself a Kodiak coffee, which is going to be filling it with hot water and dumping
What?
then
it's-
dumping fill 3/4 of the top with hot coffee, stirring a tablespoon of brown sugar and a jigger of Alaska distillery whiskey, topping with whipped cream. That's a Kodiak coffee or a
Yeah.
Gold Rush Plush. It's
An
a
Irish coffee.
ice cubes in Collins glass and a burgundy wine until the glass is half full on top with chilled champagne.
Burgundy
or-
and champagne.
If you want something a little bit hot and a
Give me
little
that
bit
headache 2
harder,
days.
get yourself a hot buttered sourdough rum. Mountaineers on expedition add butter to their nighttime beverages to help their body's metabolism stay burning warm throughout the night. So a buttery warm drink Might be what the doctor ordered. This is
Yeah, drinking
dissolving
alcohol will actually cause you to freeze faster. So
How dare you?
dissolve 2 sugar cubes in a mug with a
Little
little hot
hot
water,
water?
then add 2 ounces of what?
Fairbanks sourdough rum
rum. Hmm.
from Ursa Major Distilling. Slide in a part of unsalted butter and fill the mug with hot water. Top with a sprinkle of nutmeg. Get yourself some hot buttered sourdough rum. And that's what to drink in Alaska.
Rum and butter. Sounds
Rum and butter.
Sounds like, I don't know, you'd get drunk on that and get diarrhea from all the butter.
Get some buttery diarrhea. But it'll come out nice and smooth.
2 things real quick. Let me I want to share something, and then we'll wrap up the show. Let me see. How do I change my background? How about blur my background? Nope. How about no background?
Just go no background.
Choose none. There we go.
There you go.
All right. So this book is
Canvas
a
of thoughts.
Canvas of thought. Paint your story.
Huh.
And it's got a Louisa May Alcott quote on the back. It says, can you read it?
Reserve your just memories. Preserve your memories. Keep them well. What you forget, you can never retell.
Yeah.
Preserve your memories. Keep them well. What you forget, you can never retell. I like it.
These are for sale on Amazon.
Look at that.
I made them. So they're diaries. They're little journals.
Okay.
So
I like it.
I got some proof.
Oh, you made those you
Yeah.
made them.
I made them.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. So
Like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna start publishing different journals every week.
That's a great idea.
I've already sold 10.
Yeah.
Not the ones I bought, those are my proofs. So they're selling, which is crazy.
That's awesome.
Wasn't hard to do. One other thing, I made a channel for shorts on YouTube called Non-Toxic Masculinity. And I currently have published, I don't know, like 70 shorts. And in the course of the last 9 days, my analytics will show, come on, 33,900 views, 279 watched hours when the average is less than a minute. That's not bad.
Mhm.
And I gained 63 subscribers.
I did watch your short called The Last Day of My Life.
Was it?
Very well told.
Oh yeah, the last day of my life. Yes, I started putting those shorts out too. So
really well told. Oh, that's not on that one?
I have about 15 or so in the bag. I'm gonna, not put them out all at once. Kind of tell the story. It was the last day of my life. I didn't know when it was. I found out unbeknownst to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm 100% healthy, which is crazy. Like 100%.
Dude, God bless. I love it.
100%. Tomorrow is my last cardiac rehab. So I've completed 36.
Outstanding, sir.
I have graduated. I'm good to go. My meds have been cut in half. And then probably within the next couple of months, maybe I will have gone from 11 pills that I had to take twice a day to 2. So probably 2.
Brother, I'm proud of you, man.
So
I love you and I'm proud of you.
Thanks, buddy. I love you too. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah. When people keep asking, like, how did you do it? I'm like, go figure. They tell you your whole life to eat right and exercise. Make good choices.
Good choices.
Get out there and make your heart work. It's amazing what happens.
Yeah.
And what's the difference between getting 4 hours of sleep a night and 7 hours of sleep? Nothing. It's all
Huge
bad
difference.
You need to get 8 hours of sleep.
At
That's the only
least.
time you really start to heal.
Speaking of
So-
that, I need to go to bed.
It's time for bed. So yeah, anyways, I'll be adding more to that. I didn't know I could save my own life and lose 100 pounds. And
Yeah.
yeah, luckily I have an addictive personality. And I'm fortunate because I get addicted to feeling however I feel. at the time. So as long as I'm making sure that I feel good, then I love that, and I keep doing whatever it takes for that to feel good.
Emphasis on the
It's just a
dick.
matter of not substituting that for substances, or like, do good things that make you feel good and be hooked on that.
Yes.
Don't be lazy and do things that aren't good for you that feel good, because it doesn't bother me one way or the other.
Mhm.
I'll just do whatever makes me feel good.
Right.
So luckily I'm on that path still. So
Make good choices.
plan
Yeah,
on-
I love it.
plan on staying there. Heart failure. Who needs it?
F it. Hey, I completed 2,400 push-ups.
I saw that
this
you're
month.
a beast.
Yeah, 2,400 push-ups this month.
My
I,
God.
I will tell you, if you want to lose 4 pounds in a day, just hike
Hike.
most of Half Dome
Fair enough.
and back down. It was
Bones,
12
4
hours.
pounds, hike 20 miles. Yeah, sounds like
It was like I probably hiked 13, 14 miles.
Hmm.
It climbed
Yeah.
4,800 feet, something like that.
wow. I've been watching some people who are like hikers, like that's what they do.
Yeah.
Like, they've done the Appalachian Trail and they took the 7 months off to do it. Like these, I've been watching some YouTube videos on that, and it's like, yeah, it's amazing how much effort it takes to
Oh,
live like that, and how much planning it takes to do it, and just the sheer stamina. Just
so the same day that I failed at getting to the top of Half Dome, look up in the news, a 93-year-old man made it to the top.
wow.
Pussy.
I think he actually, I think that he did it over 2 days, because it says that he did it the day after us, but we
Uh-huh.
passed him on the John Muir Trail. As we were going down, he was almost in Nevada Falls.
Mm.
So we think he must have camped up near Nevada Falls and did the second part of it.
That'll do it.
Wow.
Because there is a
Gentlemen.
couple places up there you can camp.
Yes, sir.
I got a jet.
Have a safe trip, my friend.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, guys.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love you.
Love you too. Be well. Here's the end.
Well, Daniel bolted. And I want to
Nice.
say goodnight, Gracie.
Say goodnight, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie.